Yeah, welcome to this video. Yeah, this is a new dual commentary video. So you will get both players commentating on the game. Yeah, and this is against Finz. Finz is the national master here from the US, John Bartholomew. He's got a YouTube channel as well, obviously. And he also will release a video on that. So it's the dual commentary format that is very popular on the channel. Make sure to check out John's video of this game, and also his channel in general is very much worth watching. It is pretty new, but it has lots of good Blitz videos with comments. So he's it's basically, if you like my stuff, you will like his as well. I'm pretty sure about it. So yeah, check it out. So we got a Queen's Gambit declined here with Bishop e7, Knight bd7 against Bishop f4. This is a line that I play from time to time. I had studied it quite intensely in what was that, 2011, yeah, something like that. And I felt that it is a pretty good choice for black if you want a solid position, and it is indeed a very solid choice. Let's see what to do here. I can take c3 here for b takes. The Queen's Gambit declined is one of the classical answers to d4, and it has held its ground for ages, really. Here I'm getting a pretty good development. I'm not sure about b6 though. I could have played queen a5 as well, but this shouldn't be too bad. He maybe has e4. Yeah, white has a slight oh wow, that's a difficult word. Superiority in the center. This extra pawn, but okay, I don't have a bad piece, and no particular direct problem. Interesting. I wonder if I should take on d4 or not. C takes might be a little bit better for him. Not clear. Rook c8. I think queen a4 might be an issue. It's a bit annoying, this move. Queen d5 is also a move that comes into consideration, but he's got c4. Knight e4. It's not doing much. This queen a4 move is annoying me. I don't know. Kind of unsure how to proceed. This is not an easy decision to take or not to take. Yeah, I think c takes d is what I'm expecting here. And not e takes. E takes should be okay, I think. Yeah, and here, yeah, this queen a4 move is kind of problematic. I was thinking queen d5 now, so that I can actually go to a5 in any cases of harassment against this queen. Yeah, a5 is a square. Maybe rook c7. I'm not quite sure. Note that this is a 5+1 game, so we have a 1 second increment to make sure that we actually can play chess to the end, and any simple endgame can be played to a logical end. And this is Blitz. This is a Blitz rating. Yeah, he got almost 3000, and I don't play that rating at all, so mine is a little bit low. Well, 3000 is high. I mean, he's also got about 2500 in the 5-minute pool, so really, really strong Blitz player. Yeah, e4, yeah, he wants to play e4 here. He definitely wants to do that. And possibly queen a4. But e4, I mean, I can take, yeah. Bishop c4. This is the second idea. Bishop c4, queen to e4, and then no move, right? He cannot attack the queen after that. Okay, that looks kind of ugly. Bishop d8, but I see no refutation at the moment. Maybe e4 first. E4, knight e4. Yeah, here I thought I can go to e4 actually. There's always the mate on g2, so knight g5 or knight d2 are not working. Maybe he could play. Maybe he could have played e4 here. e4, knight takes, then bishop c4. Maybe that was possible. Tja, he has gotten in this move now, but is it helping very much? I don't know. I don't know. Rook c8 looks useful, and I always have queen a5 as a possible square. Yeah, okay. Double attacking a7, or a7 at first here. Tja, a5 for bishop d7. Tja, it's not a very nice position. Knight e5, yeah. Knight e5, possible. Okay, and now I get in bishop d7 for the moment. Okay, I thought actually I could play bishop e7 next, but I cannot because of rook c7. But okay, this
time warning.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm kind of used to it. This time issues. I actually thought I would get some counterplay here, but he can always push me back with bishop d3. Not easy. But I can go... no, I cannot. For knight e5. Okay. So he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind bishop a7. Bishop a7, rook a8, rook c7. Yes. Yeah. And there's also the back rank issues. Bishop a7, rook a8, rook c7 should be okay for him. Wow, what an ugly game. Rook c7. He can also play rook c7 maybe. Just attacking d7. Yeah. Is there any way out of this? It doesn't look good, right? Bishop d3 probably, simply. Yeah, bishop d3, yeah. And I really don't know where to go. Okay. Yeah, I mean white is definitely better here as well. That's no big question. It's basically just a pawn. And I have no particular counterplay. He's got d5, but I needed to do something. The only little chance there is left is some
check.
hoping that I can somehow reduce the material so that a win is not possible, but it's very unlikely that this is going to happen. Yeah, I need to get to the A pawn, but which is kind of difficult. Any way to the A pawn? Probably not. Yeah, it's getting this check on d4 in, and I only have 7 seconds. But e4 hangs, which is kind of nice. I'm somehow still existing here in this game. Maybe I can actually hold this together here. Yeah, this is a draw, I think. He cannot Zugzwang me. Maybe I cannot. Wow. Wow, that was immensely lucky. Immensely lucky. I was completely busted here. When I started to use an enormous amount of time. Okay, we'll do a second game now. And then we can we look at both games in one go, so that we really have a little match going here. We then both can decide how long we want to analyze the thing. The Slav, yes, I have played the Slav against him in one of the live broadcasts, one game, but we get a different line now, transposing to a semi-Slav. This is an interesting line. Check. Where Black tries to get in quick counterplay on this diagonal here. And I have forgotten how it works. I have to go to h4. Yeah, this is a very quick counterplay here on this diagonal. a3, I believe, is right. That's a tactical line. g5. I have forgotten. I have forgotten how it is working. The exact move order. I think this is okay for white, but I don't remember exactly. Oh, he just castles. That's surprising, actually, because it kind of yeah, it makes the whole thing a little bit questionable what Black did, I think. Bishop d3 or not. I can also castle long. Yeah, this is the easiest, probably, trying to directly unpin. It almost forces the trades now. Knight takes d2, I can take b4, win a piece, I think. So he has to take bishop takes d2. Or is there some tactical way for him to allow me to take on e4? I don't think so.
Check.
So he has to take there. And this now is, from a structural point of view, fantastic for me. But the question is there something dynamic going on that is a problem? I don't see it at the moment. I mean, of course he can take and play this endgame where it's just worse, but It's not very nice prospect. Yeah, the question is with what piece? I will take with the rook. Having a quick rook c2 in store, because I think that b6 is something that might happen. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go back to g3 here, having an eye on his e5 push. If he takes c4 now, d takes, bishop takes e5 is impossible due to the back rank mate at the end. And my general plan is like bishop e2, king b1, rook c1, f3. Yeah, this kind of thing. He might play bishop a6. Okay, I think I will take, so that he cannot play bishop a6 so easily. And on c takes d, I will play king b1. Okay, this one. Yeah, this opens up his bishop, but well, this c pawn is a target. So I still think this should be quite okay for me. Bishop d3 first, or well, he will play c5, I guess. I wonder if b4 is a move, but maybe he can go for something like b5 really quickly. I go here. This is interesting. If he goes c5, there's bishop b5 actually, with some nasty pins going on. Yeah, he had to do that. And now I was thinking even b4 is a move. Okay, I still have bishop b5, so okay, but I cannot really go without this in the long run. Doubling on the c file, or I also had b4. Yeah, these are the kind of positions where you need to be precise, really precise, to keep an advantage, because if we are not precise, it might evaporate. Bishop d3 is not bad though. He has a problem. He cannot easily play c5. Yes, this is what I was thinking. Knight e4, but still. Okay, go here for rook c1. Knight e4, rook c1. And I keep preventing c5. Going for b4, b5 at the end. And that wasn't the only possible way to play, but it was, I think, a decent one. Keeps some advantage. Yep, so this is even clarified. So b4, yeah, this is the idea, going for b5. I only have one little weakness on f2, which is easily protected from the rook. So rook f6 or something is basically not doing much. Yeah, this is kind of a textbook position for Queen's Gambit type of positions. Yeah, I can go a4, a5. This is a direct way to play. I will do that. He can play b5, yeah, trying to shut the whole thing down. It's a kind of a really ugly move. But a4, a5 is quite substantial. If he allows that, it will be very ugly. And a5, I go b5, and I will break up the c file. Break open, break open, break up, I don't know. That's a very difficult position to defend. Yeah, maybe he has to play this super ugly b5 move. yeah, that's really ugly stuff if you need to play b5. But it's really, really, really ugly. Yeah, I can also play a5 immediately, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Yeah, that's his counterplay. g4, g5 is maybe an idea. I'm not quite sure. I want rook a1 here first. Now I can flick in g4, g4, h6. I'm not sure about it. Also f4 is possible. But okay, let's start with this first. I can always also recapture with the c-pawn, so... yeah, maybe I don't get anywhere here if I ever take on b5. Bishop c8, bishop f5 is his idea. I should start with this actually. So that I have g5. Yes. So now bishop c8, he will attack this, and I need to be ready for f3 here, so that he cannot play bishop f5. Okay, I'm going here. So bishop c8, I go f3. Okay.
Time warning.
Yeah, I think I have to close this anyway. Now let's see what I can do with h6. This is a new target, h6. Okay, let's think about it for a moment. e3 is of course a source for counterplay. I don't get anywhere there. I really don't. I have to play e4 here, I think. Open up against c6. Maybe this first. Yeah, d4 hangs. I have to cover that. Okay, he tries to go to d5. I understand. f4, maybe g5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he has defended this well. I probably made some mistakes in my tries to increase the pressure. But he defend. Oh, now I'm getting somewhere, I thought.
Check.
Got one pawn.
Check.
Putting everything on dark squares first. Okay.
Check.
I'm just running to the pawns on the queen side. He cannot defend them. Wow. Phew.
Black resigns.
It was tough. Yeah, but it was a very bad position somehow out of the opening that he got here. Very, very thankless task to play this. I probably didn't play it totally correctly, but yeah, a very lucky result here. I think, yeah, I could have easily lost this match, and in fact I won it 1.5. So quite surprising at the end that I managed to get a win here. Okay, so let's have a look at the games. I will pull up the first game first. Okay, so let's have a look at this game where I was black. Yeah, this is all fairly standard stuff in this opening. Maybe here I did something wrong. I mean, the this looks quite normal. You know, I didn't want to do that because I thought this might be good for him, but I have this check here. I forgot about this idea. This is the reason why I had some slight issues in the opening. I was a bit surprised about bishop g3, but this would have been good. He has to take with the pawn, and then I have a pretty decent position against the IQP. I mean, yeah, not that I'm better or anything, but I think I'm definitely all right. This bishop on g3 is not so well placed. Okay, this isn't terrible, but it's probably something for white. Yeah, d5 is an interesting move. Ooh, yeah, interesting move here. It's difficult to answer that. He's got this threat and this threat. Bloop, not good. It was an early possibility for white. And here I think it should be decent. Nothing great, but decent. Yeah, this I went here. I briefly thought that maybe this is possible. This looks kind of curious, right? Yeah, the computer actually says I should sacrifice the queen now. Yeah, the queen is trapped. I saw that during the game, but this is rather funny. Yeah? Both rooks are hanging. And this is okay for black. Says the comp. Stockfish. I only saw that e4 was possible, but he didn't go for it, but retreated. Yeah, it still keeps slight edge, but I think I'm probably making mistakes here now. This is getting very substantial now for white. I mean, and he has multiple ways to keep this big advantage. I think what he did was perfectly good. It was just somehow always, yeah, rook c8 certainly helps, but it's the kind of move that when you don't see a win, direct win, you play it because it looks simple. I thought this, and I didn't really know what to do then. Maybe here or b6 hangs. So yeah, I mean, no doubt that he was winning in this game. This endgame is also very good for white, but it is not as... Yeah, okay. It is also really winning. Bishop b7 now was strong. My knight has a very embarrassing situation. Cannot go anywhere. Yeah, well, this was... I had more lives than a cat, or what is the kind of figure of speech here. Not losing this was like a miracle. I was also down on time. Yeah, somehow I stumbled into the opposite colored bishops. Yeah, and here, I mean, here it's not that easy anymore. Maybe it's very drawish already. Isn't this a draw? I can go d6 actually. This is good. Here he has he's far too quick here. He gets the pawn to d6 and can go here. Yeah, that is probably still winning. Oh wow. Yeah, this is the draw now. Yeah, I really stumbled to draw this game. I mean, always lost basically, and somehow I didn't lose. I don't know really. Okay, let's check the second game. Briefly put it on. Second game. Oops. So okay, the second game. Yeah, this Slav with queen c2.
Check.
And yeah, this is an interesting way for counterplay. I had forgotten the theory. A3. I think this is played now. This is how it is played. Bishop g3, and then on g4 I think I castle long, if I'm not mistaken. This is a theoretical line, if I'm remembering this correctly. It looks totally bonkers, but I think it's okay. Okay, but he played this, and now, I mean, this is This is already not good. I mean, the best that he can do, I think, is really what he played. Yeah,
Check.
take. And now you only have a choice between various evils. You can take on d2, or you can, yeah, what else is there? You can play an ugly move like f5, yeah, which, I mean, I play f3 probably, and white is just better. I've got two bishops. He's got tons of weak squares, dark squares. Yeah, this is the kind of,
Check.
yeah, trying to hold this slightly uncomfortable position. But I think I did a decent job here, playing quite precisely. b6 is logical, and the capture, I think, also, yeah. This is also what Stockfish gives. Here, bishop d3, knight f6. What? Stockfish now gives h4. What the move is that? He wants to preserve the bishop, or I don't know. What is h4? To play bishop. It wants to play this. Then it's actually interesting. Yeah, it wants to prevent g5. Very interesting. No, knight h4 didn't cross my mind. An interesting way to play. Okay, well, I went here. I was seeing this position here, and I thought, well, this is so one-sided. Maybe he should play a5 here, trying to hinder the b4 thing. And here, wow, here it gets really ugly. Yeah, b5 is the move. Yeah, he took almost a minute, because this is the kind of move that, yeah, that really, yeah, acknowledges that you're suffering for the rest of the game, and you will never ever win and probably lose. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I should have played a5 immediately. I thought that it makes sense to keep some options with the a file, but he will probably take with the c pawn, and then I haven't gained anything there. Yeah, and I'm not sure about g6, by the way, but okay. I feel like he defended this well. I mean, it's really uncomfortable, but I think he defended well, and I went with this because I thought that maybe there is no further way forward. It's difficult with this time. e4 looks, yeah, maybe it's too early. It's a very one-sided thing, of course. Yeah, you can easily see that I can try to alter the pawn structure in various ways. f4, g5, or whatever. But e4, I think this is okay. I mean, however, how am I going to make progress without the move? Okay, so went there. And I think black should be able to defend this now somehow. It is very uncomfortable, but yeah, I went to here, and now I could get something here on the king's side with f4. Yeah, but f5 is giving away the pawn, but it's, of course, yeah, you're defending all the time. It's not much fun. It's an interesting question if this is a draw or if this is losing for black. He has to go bishop d7. This is actually a direct win with d5. I can see that Stockfish gives this as a direct win. Probably it is, yes. Yeah, this is definitely a win because of this thing. This is the problem of this queen side. When I said that b5 is kind of acknowledging that you're suffering, it's because of those things. Yeah? The pawns are on light squares, and here you will win. You will win as white. You will win the endgame. All pawns are on light squares, and this is unbearable. Yeah, like let's say here. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look good, but what else are you doing? If you do this, this bishop d5 coming, you get Zugzwanged here.
Check.
This, and what now? This actually, yeah. If king e6, bishop h3.
Check.
Yeah, or this, and I'm invading. Really a terrible endgame. Yeah, well, this
Check.
gave away a pawn. And, well, I gladly took it.
Check. Check.
Yeah, putting this on dark squares first, and this is trading down to the winning bishop's endgame. Yeah, I think this was okay. I always had some pressure. It's not clear. Maybe at one point he could have defended this. Successfully, but it was always really difficult to do. So I guess the fair result of this match would have been a 1-1. So my win here was pretty okay. But the first game I could have lost like on a ton of occasions. So I guess a lucky match victory. Yeah, I really encourage you to check out John's version of this this commentary. It will be very enlightening, I guess. And I watched a ton of his Blitz games, and it's really good. So go out, go and check out his channel. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.